Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Global Concepts Charter School. My name is Gwen Conway. I'm the District Data Coordinator, and I'm here with my coworker, Karen Perez, and we'll be running the lottery. So what we're going to do now, Karen, if you're ready, we're going to run the lottery for each grade, and then we're going to come back, go to kindergarten, and then we'll show you the names. So while Karen gets this done, she'll go through everything now. There are some things that I would like everyone to know. So once you are offered a spot, you'll get an email, and you should do exactly as it says, and you should read everything all the way to the bottom, because you do have to accept the offer, and then you have to register, and then there's 3 sections that you have to do online to get that information so that we have it. And then the second part is you'll have to have all your paperwork handed in. This year we're doing it a little bit differently. We're making appointments, so you'll have to call the school, or the school will call you, depending on what happens here today. We'll be doing increments of 12 students at a time. So if you get that phone call, we'll make an appointment, and they'll bring all your information with you. I've sent out 3 reminders of a list of paperwork that you need to bring in, birth certificate, and all that information. Proof of residency is huge. We do need that. That's how we bill school districts for the tuition and for busing. For busing, we do take care of the Lackawanna School District and the Buffalo School District. I will register the children in those 2 districts. I also will get the busing all set up. So all that information has to be with us. No enrollment, no paperwork, nothing will happen until I have everything I need. Okay? So the other thing I'd like to mention is right now in kindergarten, we have we're going to start off with kindergarten making offers. It's still only April. We have a long time to go. So we still have exams, a lot more grading, more things to be done. So we really don't know the other grades, 1 through 12, what's going to happen. Well, 1 through 11, what's going to happen. Like if somebody has to repeat a grade, we don't know that until a little bit later on in the school year. So that means probably around June is we'll have a better idea. And then at that point is when we're going to start making offers for the other grades. Okay, so kindergarten is really first and foremost. We do have to do kindergarten screening. So we will also be talking to you about making a date, probably sometime in June, I believe, where you come in, and it's about a 30-minute process, I would say, for the screening, and that does have to be done. So let's see, where are you at, Karen? At the high school? Great. So I don't know, did anybody have any questions for me, or yes?
So I see there's no availability, at least on that chart there, for many of the grades.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming there's a waiting list. Is that how this lottery is running?
Right. So yes, we have our applicants, and when we pull the lottery, we're going to put everybody in order, because right now they have priorities, and if you live in Lackawanna, or if you have siblings here, or if a parent works here, those are the priorities, and those children are then placed in that proper order. And then no availability. I'm not sure why it says that, but I think there is availability. And again, it just depends on who has to remain in that grade, who moves forward. Do you know what I mean? So there are spots. What grades were you interested in, or?
4th grade and 1st grade.
4th and 1st? Okay, so we'll address that once you'll see it in a few minutes, okay? And I think that's really all I kind of want to say right now. Are we ready to go?
That's the result for kindergarten.
Okay, so here's kindergarten. Are you here for kindergarten class?
No, we're for high school.
High school? Okay. So we ran the lottery, and these are out of everybody. If you can see, there's priorities at the very last one, how many priorities there were, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the order that it comes in. As you can see, we've got 4 pages of them. So we'll look at them real quick, and then we'll get over to 1st grade. So I guess the most important thing is if your paperwork is not handed in and I'm missing things, the child will then go to the bottom of the wait list. It seems as though the wait list is a little bit shorter this year, and there's a better turnaround, so to speak. But again, I cannot enroll anyone without all documentation. It definitely has to be in my hands before I can enroll and register.
My son's birthday is this week, so his annual would be technically
Yeah, if I could have last year's, that'd be fine. Yep, and that's not an issue. Yeah. I can have the last year's and just hold it, but yep. And then once you do get it, you can always send me a copy. Is this still kindergarten?
That's kindergarten, we went through all.
Okay. Okay, so now we'll go to first grade.
What is your name?
And what is the name?
Holman, Clark Holman.
Oh, so you're number 3.
That's a good number.
That's a very good number. Do we have spots?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's the end of the list?
No, that's the short one.
Okay. So is there anything else that you think I should mention, Diane? Okay. I think the most important thing is the paperwork has to be handed in. Yes.
So being on the waiting list, we'll be notified if that status changes to offer by email, that's the,
Correct, yep.
I know I've received text message alerts, just want to make sure that,
Yeah, those are for me, and those were reminders for all parents about the paperwork that's necessary. And I think I also explained that we'll now be doing it by appointment. So that explained everything there. So the next time you'll hear from us, the school, will be when you have an offer. And again, for first grade, like we have a lot more school to go through. We have testing, exams, all that. So we won't be making any other offers, only for kindergarten in the beginning. We'll start in June from first grade to 11th grade.
there'll be an email notification.
Yep. And then again, you gotta read it. Everything is there. Everything you have to do, everything that's necessary. Paperwork, again, everything is repeated many, many, many times. So if you would, you just follow the directions. You click to accept the offer, and then another click to register, and then you have forms to fill out. It does not take long, and then you'll have to gather your paperwork, and then make the appointment and come into school, and then we should be good. So like I said, busing, I register students for the Lackawanna School District and for the Buffalo School District. That means I take care of everything. You don't do anything at all. It comes from my office, and that includes busing. The other school districts, if you live in Orchard Park or West Seneca, you have to contact the district. Go online. Everybody has different procedures. Again, same thing maybe by appointments, or you go in, or you just print stuff out and fill it in. They also require proof of residency because of busing, because they were not going to pay for your child's tuition or bus your child if you don't live in that district. That's why it's very important that that proof is mandatory, and we do ask for it every year. The districts want to know where you're living and if you're still in that district or when you move.
Okay, great.
8th? Okay. And then I think the couple behind us is worried about high school. Now we're going to go to the high school.
High school, yes.
What grade?
She'll be going into freshman.
Freshman? Okay, here we go. This is 9th grade. Do you have the name?
Kaylee Ball. Kaylee and Ball, B-A-L.
Okay, there's another page, I believe.
Right here.
Oh, there she is.
Okay, so she's waitlisted at number 28.
And is that good?
It's fair.
Fair?
A lot of times when people apply, some parents, they might forget about it for whatever reason, or they might not hand in all the paperwork for some reason. There's things missing and they go to the bottom of the wait list. Yes, and then a lot of times people change their mind over the summer. It's an amazing amount of people that maybe move out of the area and want to send their children somewhere else. We had a lot of that last year. A lot of people moved out of state. So I mean, anything can happen, and it is very true. And again, you can always go into Schoolment and find out, because it stays there until November 15th. It stays there, or you can call me and I can certainly let you know what's happening and the statuses of everything. Okay?
So then, how would it work? Would we, because she's low on the list, would we just be able to call you?
Sure, you could, or you could go right into Schoolment, go into your account, because we'll make it public. When I say making it public, means that you can go in and see exactly where you are. The number, if anything changes, let's say, and again, it's high school, there's a lot more to go. We have exams and all of that. So we do have spots open in each grade level, but it just depends on who's, moving and whatnot. And then whoever we make an offer to. Hopefully, we want everyone to bring everything in and get it done. And that's often honestly, it's not the case. So that's why I always say anything could really happen. But if you feel better calling, that's fine.
We're done.
Okay, so we're all done with the lottery? It's all set? Do you have any other questions? Okay, no problem. All right, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.